A very good morning to you. Welcome back to Pan-African Morning. A huge thank you to my colleague Gugu Tusi, who's been hosting you for the past couple of days. It is so great to be back in the purple chair, and I'm sure you've all been missing me as much as I've been missing you. This is Pan-African Morning. It's just a few minutes before 8 o'clock, and we continue with the programming here. A huge welcome to all of viewers, our international viewers that are watching us on our social media platforms, and of course the rest of the continent, as we're coming to you live from our studios here in Johannesburg. I'm your host, AUDREY CHIMWANDA. We have a very special guest in studio today. We go straight to the green couch. We have a network marketing guru. Now, I'm sure most of you have heard about this term and are interested to find out more about it. Well, we have your back as we have an expert in the studio to help us understand. Her name is Vivian Mokome. Vivian, welcome to the program. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you so much, Audrey, and good morning to the viewers. It is truly a pleasure for me to be here. Thank you so much.
So let's start right from the bottom. When we hear network marketing, a lot of people have questions about that. And who better to ask than the expert in the studio? Let's start by defining it for our viewers, what network marketing is.
Network marketing, it's basically, I'll try and use it a simple term just for our viewers to understand. It's a glorified salesperson. You know, I know many people, when they think of a network marketer, the first thing that comes into their mind is your Ponzi or your pyramid. But basically what is happening is that companies, or rather organizations, are using this sales agent, normally we call them distributors, to move the products, you know, from point A to point B. So it's the nice term, a glorified salesperson.
Right.
There's nothing mystery that is happening there. You know, it's just a glorified salesperson that is getting paid a good income.
Yes, I was doing a bit of research about you. You know, you've been very successful in network marketing. This is not something that you started off doing. You started off in the banking sector. You left your job and you decided to concentrate on this full time because obviously you saw the benefits of it. I do know that a lot of people have tried network marketing. Some haven't been successful. What has made you be, you know, show tenacity and make sure that you continue doing it to be as successful as you are?
As you have said, yes, I was in the banking sector for 11 years. I've practiced as a senior business analyst and a system analyst for many years in the banking sector, and many of my systems have in fact done well. What made me to consider network marketing was the need for financial freedom. You know, I wanted more, and I knew that there was more to my life, and I saw it working. I saw it working with the people that had started before me. I saw the lives of ordinary people being transformed and being given a meaning, and I knew that if that is something that could also change my life, and not only my life, I could use or tap into that system or platform and change the life of those that are around me, and also make a difference in my continent. And that's the reason why I did that. And what is so exciting about network marketing, and especially if you find a relevant system, one can be able to create their own personal economy. You know, irrespective of the national economy or the yo-yo, whatever is happening with our national economy. If you find a relevant platform, you are able to create your own personal economy, irrespective of what is happening around you. And I've seen many people, and I'm talking about ordinary people, Audrey, striving during this time when people are saying there is an economical meltdown. But I've seen ordinary people like Vivian striving. So why won't one consider that?
Let's take a look at your network. You don't only have people that you work with here in South Africa, but you've managed to branch out into the SADC region. How well have you been received by those that you have spoken to, those that you have explained to the benefits of network marketing? What is their understanding of it?
To be honest with you, I've been received well. I've got teams of more than 500,000. I've got teams in Zimbabwe. I hope they are watching.
Oh, absolutely.
I hope so. Because I found them messages this morning.
On the continent.
That's a plus.
So we are live across the continent.
That's a plus for me. I've got teams in Zambia, Lusaka, you know, Kitwe. I've got teams in Uganda. I've got teams all over Africa. And I'll be honest, it has been received well. And it's because of, like I said, this is the system that enables one to build their own personal economy. And that's why it has been received well. Yes, it was a struggle within Southern Hemisphere, where many are still perceiving this as, I normally, if I'm allowed to use my African language, a delela industry, where many are still looking down at. So it has been a challenge within Southern Hemisphere. But in continent like your Eastern Africa, your Northern Africa, this has been received well. So it's only in Southern Hemisphere and through education that people are now, you know, receiving this well. And you need to understand as well, I do not blame them. It's because, and it's what I've said to one of your producers last week, it's because of what has been happening. There's a lot of funny things or funny systems that has been introduced, and they all come in the name of network marketing. And as a result, it causes a confusion. And that's why many professionals, they will rather take a backseat than being associated with this profession. But through knowledge and training, I've seen many people now starting to understand that, in fact, this is a profession. It's not your kind of a Ponzi or pyramid scheme, because there is legit or your products that are there, you understand, and it's a system that is sustainable for a very long time.
Yeah, and I'm so glad you've actually brought this issue of Ponzi scheme and how it has been perceived by people who may not necessarily understand how network marketing works. And really, it's the elephant in the room.
It is.
There are people that say, you know, the financial sector is looking down upon it. They say it could be borderline illegal. How do you then mitigate those kind of perceptives and make sure you educate people to understand that this is the kind of business that you're running, that it is legitimate, and people understand that they can be a part of it?
It is through platform like this. I'm grateful that you have given us the platform. You know, it is through platforms like this where we are able to educate our people, to show them the difference. And I understand why financial sectors will be skeptical, because there is a big difference between your Ponzi and your pyramid. And with the Ponzi, and I also understand why they're doing that, because they're also trying to protect our people. Many people have lost their livelihood in the name of network marketing. So therefore, they have to protect our people. But through such channel, that I am grateful that you have awarded me this opportunity to come here. It is through this channel, and we need more of them, where we can educate our people to show them the difference. And as I've said previously, we need associations that will govern this beautiful industry. And it's unfortunate that in Africa we don't have that. I've traveled in Europe, in USA, and I've seen in countries like Europe, they've got associations that are basically protecting this profession.
Right. Let's start from the grassroots level. We have people that are listening and watching right now that are thinking, we want to be a part of this. We want to give it a try. We want this financial stability that Vivian is talking about. I mean, just looking at you, obviously it has worked very well for you. How would you encourage them, or what advice would you give them to say, if you want to get started in network marketing, this is what you need to get started?
It's very important that they identify a solid platform. You know, find a company that has been in existence for years, a company that has history. It's very important to do that. And I think that's a mistake that many of our people are making. As soon as a new company comes in and launch in the country, they all want to rush in there. I mean, let me ask you a common question here, Audrey. If I were to say to you, hi, I'm Vivian Mokome, I've opened a bank yesterday, will you trust me with your money?
Absolutely not, until I've seen your reputation.
Exactly.
And, you know, reputation is everything in business,
exactly.
as they say.
So I'll advise our people to find a reputable company. And that's unfortunate part of what is happening, especially in Southern Hemisphere. They just go for any company that comes and say, I've launched yesterday, and they go for that. I guess our people, they're looking for an easy fix. And there's no such thing, because with network marketing, there is a work that is happening behind the scene. It's unfortunate that our people will only see the results, but nobody sees the process. And I'm happy that through these channels, that's when now we'll show our people actually what is happening behind the scene, and find an organization that has an evergreen product. By an evergreen product, what I mean, a product that will stand the test of time, a product that will be there for even for the next 10 years. I mean, I look at the company that that I've partnered with now, the products that we're currently having, I know that these are the products that will give me a residual income for the next 10 to 20 years. For example, how often do you brush your teeth, Audrey?
That's another question I wanted to ask you. I'm asking the questions here.
All right.
What drives your business mostly? Is it products, or is it what happens behind the scenes of, inviting people to be a part of your network? What would you say would be where one would need to concentrate more on?
Look at the evergreen product. There should be a product, because the sustainability of any network marketing company is the product. All right? And the compensation plan, it has to be a fair compensation plan. It has to be a compensation plan that benefits anyone. It shouldn't be a situation where, because you are the first one that has started and you are the only one that benefit. If I look at the company that I've partnered with, I've only started 3 years ago, and there are people that have started 10 years ago. And if I look at the amount of success that I've achieved, it's more or less equivalent with the people that have started 10 years ago. So you need to look at the evergreen product. Is the product sustainable? Is something that you yourself, Audrey or Vivian, you will be comfortable to sell to the next person? It shouldn't be a product that you just want to get rid of, but it should be something that I know that I'm going to use, my family is going to use, and the next person is going to benefit from it. And the compensation plan, which is a reward, it should be designed in such a way that everyone, and I mean everyone, it doesn't matter your age, it doesn't matter the level of education, but anyone should be able to benefit from it. It shouldn't be about who started first. You understand that? And also, what they need to look at is the sustainability, I've already mentioned, of that organization. Is there history behind it? What is backing them up? And once all the three that I've mentioned, they tick the box, then you're good to go.
Going forward, I know that you'll be partnering with media houses such as Galaxy Universal Network. We're quite excited for that. What can people look forward to? I know you'll be identifying people that really have succeeded in network marketing. Just a bit of a teaser for our viewers on what to look forward.
They should look forward for excitement. The show is more about empowering our people. And it's also showing, I'll be focusing on showing ordinary people achieving extraordinary results. And we'll also be looking at showing what is happening behind the scene. Like I've said, people, they only see the results. They don't know what is happening behind the scene. I mean, you'll be seeing professionals, the likes of Vivian Mokome, straight from corporate into network marketing. Why is she here? What drives her? And what has she achieved in the last 3 years? And you'll be seeing the likes of young people, students. I mean, I have young people in my team who are doing exceptionally well. So we'll be interviewing different people from all sorts of background that are currently doing well. And we are looking at 80% of people that are currently benefiting as a result of network marketing.
Yes, and the success rate of network marketing?
Currently, the success rate, depending on the three that I've already said, it's 80%.
Those are good numbers, Vivian.
It is a good numbers.
Those are very good numbers.
You know, I'll be honest with you. It's unfortunate that the stories are not told. The only stories that are told are those of Ponzi schemes. But the stories of the actual network marketing professionals are not told. I mean, there's a lady in my team that I've signed under. She's from Nigeria. When I saw her weekly income, I couldn't believe it. I was blown away. And she was currently nominated. She's on the list of the top 42 women, influential women in Africa. The first.
Very impressive.
Exactly.
And I'm happy that you've actually explained that, you know, there's no qualification to be able to take part in network qualification.
None
because
whatsoever.
A lot of people look at it and they become intimidated, and they don't know, you know, will I be able to understand the intricate details of what goes into network marketing?
And that's what we want to show in the show. That it's not about, because maybe some will look at Vivian and say she's a superstar and that's an exception. You know, because Vivian did it, I cannot make it. So through this show, we want to show them that anyone can achieve. And we want to tell the stories as they are. You know, we don't want to come there and manipulate the stories and show only the fleshy life. But my financial freedom, and this is what I was talking to one of my leaders yesterday, my financial freedom might be different to Audrey, might be different to my husband, might be different to the next person. So we want to show those things. We want to show you a lady who's saying, through network marketing, I'm able to put food on the table. And we want to show a doctor who is in my team who said, through network marketing, I was able to open my own franchise. And we want to show the likes of Vivian who are saying, I am a former IT executive, and through network marketing, I was able to own my own time.
I want to hear more of those stories, Vivian. We're going to take a very short break. Thereafter, we'll come back on the green couch. Vivian will tell us more about people that have been doing network marketing outside of a show, of course, that she'll be a part of, and just showcasing the success stories of those that have embarked on this journey that may be new to some people who do not understand it. She will unveil all those secrets for us. Do stay with us. This is Pan-African Morning. We've hit the top of the hour. Check your time with ours. It's a few minutes after 8 o'clock Central African time. Once again, coming to you live from our Midrand studios here in Johannesburg. We certainly appreciate you joining us, and we're having a very important conversation here. We have a network marketing guru in our studios. Very fortunate to have her in our midst today in partnership with Galaxy Universal Network going forward. She will be showcasing and highlighting some of the success stories of network marketing. I know a lot of people have been trying to get into that industry, have a lot of questions of how they can be a part of it. Well, she's here to debunk some of the myths that are out there as well, to clarify some issues for us. Thank you for staying with us, Vivian. We're taking a short break there, but we're back now. We're talking about the issue of longevity. You know, I'd asked you just before the break, this is success rate of network marketing, and you're talking about 80%. That's a huge number of success rate. The people that do join, do you see, is it more women or men? Is there gender parity there that we can explore?
It depends. If you look at Southern Hemisphere, it's mainly men who are, not men, sorry, it's mainly women in Southern Hemisphere, but in countries like your Eastern and your Western Africa, it's male dominated. Yeah, so in Southern Hemisphere, I see a lot of women who are currently embracing this profession and doing well. But when I travel to countries like your Eastern and your Western, it's mainly male dominated.
Let's talk about the products that you sell. I see you have something on our table here. Yeah. I suppose it is part of the products that you do showcase and will sell in your network marketing. Where are these products from? What is the quality of the products that we're talking about, and what makes them stand out, you know, outside of what we see in retail shops, in your ShopRites and all the other retail shops that we know of?
Okay, I didn't even realize that I have my product here. Sorry. But this is one of the products that I cannot live without. I take it with me everywhere where I go. It's a pie cup. You know, I use it to drink my water. Can I just drink my water from it?
So I normally demonstrate use it. For us.
Yeah. So I normally use it for that on daily basis. So yeah, I didn't even realize that I have my cup with me. All right. So most of these products are mainly organic products. They're designed in such a way that they cure some of the ailments. So it's not a necessary product that you'll get in your Clicks or your Woolworths, and it's because of the design that has been used when they were manufacturing this product. Right. And that's why you can only find them in those different companies that one decide to partner with. There are many different companies that are available out there, and unfortunately, for the sake of our viewers, I would rather not mention the company that I've partnered with. The reason for that, I do not want to exclude those who are not part of my company.
And we wouldn't want to do free advertising as well. Would have to invoice them ultimately. When we take a look at the price range of the products that is involved in network marketing, when you and I started this conversation, we spoke about the economic meltdown that has been precipitated by COVID-19. Would you say that most people would be able to afford this product?
They are affordable. because if you look at the price that is embedded in the product, the price is also included as part of our compensation plan, our reward system. So for every product that you purchase from this company, there is a reward system that is embedded in there. You know, so for example, when you go to your Clicks or your ShopRite, etc., when you buy the product, you're getting nothing out of that. So now with this product, for example, this one, if I buy it from this company, there are health benefits that comes with it, and not only that, there's also a financial reward that comes with this product. So in saying that, I can say they are affordable.
Take us through the, if I can call it, initiation program of somebody who wants to start off. The kind of right questions to ask if you want to look for a platform that is reputable, as you've already alluded to. What are the right questions one should ask, whatever platform they decide to join?
They need to first make research about the history of that company. You know, find out how long has it been in existence. That was the first thing that I asked myself before signing that application form. I wanted to know the history of the company, and I wanted to know their plans. I mean, their plans in terms of developing Africa. Are they here to stay, or they only here just to get money out of our people, and the next thing they are not there? So those were the things that I had to ask myself. And what is more interesting about the company that I am currently representing, they are building their 9th R&D Research and Development Center currently in Nigeria. They've spent billions and billions of dollars building that plant. That to me, it talks about stability. They are here to stay, they're not going anywhere, because there's a building involved, there's a factory there. And it also shows me that they care about the development and the growth of Africans. If someone were to bring, you know, or to invest their money into my country and our people, it says a lot about them. That was something that resonated with me. Their vision, I wanted to know what they are all about. Are they only all about making money? Is that the bottom line? Or do they also care about our people? Because I wanted to partner with the system that I know that it's not only about going to take money from our people, but they're about developing Africans. I am pro-Africans, unfortunately. So those were the things that I looked for. So it's very important. You need to check the culture as well. Do they resonate with you the same way as when you look for a job? Cultural fit. Will you fit in there? And what they're promoting, is it something that you, AUDREY, resonate with you? So those are the things that I'll ask people to do. Don't just rush into joining. Remember, this is a profession. You want a long-term relationship, and the reward system, is that system going to help you touch the lives of ordinary people? Yes, when I first started, it was all about money. I wanted money, but my vision evolved. When I saw the life of people that have been transformed, then the vision evolved.
Right. Let's talk about some of the challenges that you know, some that want to join may face, because I mean, it's one thing for us to sit here and look at it with rose-tinted glasses to say everything is going to be amazing, but obviously that cannot be. When something is too good to be true, you know, people become skeptical about it. Talk to us about some of the challenges that you encountered, how you managed to overcome them, and how you managed to make sure that you're where you are today.
It's not easy. I'll be lying if I were to say it was easy. It was an easy journey. I call it a journey. You know, like any other journeys, there are ups and downs. You know, you will be mocked. I was mocked. You will be rejected. As I said, there are lots of myth around this profession. You will be rejected. I was rejected by my husband. My husband rejected the proposal. My father rejected the proposal. My colleague, everyone rejected it. You know, they were even shocked that I said yes to this, because they looked down at it. And I also used to look down at it. I don't blame them. So you'll face that. You'll face rejection. You'll face mockery. And there will be nights where no one will buy into your vision. And there will be nights, I mean, with network marketing, you're dealing with teams. And teams are made up of people. And where there are people, there are challenges. You're dealing, and the sad thing, or rather exciting thing about network marketing, is that these are people from different backgrounds. I came from a corporate sector, and the team that I was leading, It was there because of their experience and their qualification. So it was easy to manage. You know, you knew that when you are an IT exec, you had to have certain qualification and certain experience. But now with network marketing, because this is an open field for everyone, so you're getting people from all different background. Now your management skills has to be different because we are dealing here with people. So you can imagine, I mean, some are older than me, some are pastors, some are even highly qualified, or they even have more experience than you. So you need to find, I'm still learning till today, I don't want to lie. I was looking at myself today and what I used to be 3 years ago. I even said this morning to my husband, now I think I'm a better person.
And this is you saying this after having a number of degrees, even a master's degree, and having a successful corporate career. But what kind of a personality or characteristics do you think one needs to employ within themselves? Because dealing with people, as you've already alluded to, cannot be easy.
No, it's not easy. I mean, I've made lots of mistakes that costed me in the past. And those mistakes is because I was still learning. This was new to me. You know, you cannot approach this industry with you know it all. You know, you have to have a teachable spirit, being willing to learn. And what is more important and what I've recently learned, you have to love people. You cannot do it if you don't love people. And that is something that I had to learn, you know, to love and to appreciate people and appreciate your country and appreciate what this platform will bring and do to your country. So you have to develop a thick skin.
And the platform that you want to build, of course, with a partnership with Galaxy Universal Network, what is the objective there?
The objective is to empower our people. I believe network marketing, you can call it crazy because people like saying that Vivian, you're a dreamer. Yes, I am a dreamer. I am a dreamer, and sometimes my dreams, they scare me. I want a platform where our people will get more education about network marketing, because this is the solution. It is the solution to what we are currently going through as a country. I mean, I am busy with my PhD, by the way, and with Wits University. And as part of my thesis and part of my studies, when you look at what is happening, 60% of young people between the age of 19 and 25, they're currently unemployed. That's sad.
Those are scary numbers.
It is.
And the numbers are expected to increase.
Audrey, 60%, that is 6 out of 10. And you look at what is happening now with the university students. They doing for fees must fall. And it's because they from the system, you know, and I'm also from that system. The system that says, go to school, matriculate, you know, go get your good marks, graduate like Vivian, and get a good job. And for those who cannot graduate like Vivian, and I'm talking about women, young girls, then the solution will be to get a rich man for them to be successful. That is a system, unfortunately, that is there. But now, there is a system, a better and a beautiful system that many people are not aware of. And it's because of the truth that is distorted in there. Now, I'm hoping that this channel will bring hope, a solution to our people to say, listen to me, a young person that is sitting at home and saying, I've typed as many CVs as I can, but I'm not getting anything. You know,
and this is your solution, right?
This
there.
is a solution.
A lot of people are looking for solutions,
exactly,
for financial liberation, so to speak. And a lot of social ills come from people not being able to have that financial liberation.
Audrey, the worst thing that you can ever do to our people is to take away hope, you know, and to take away their power. That's the worst you can ever do. Yeah.
And as we wrap up this conversation, Vivian, is there an exit strategy? Should one then think, you know what, this is not for me, having entered? And I know that I'm not being pessimistic, but we're looking at all angles here. Should one then think, okay, perhaps, you know, this is not for me? Or is there like a contract that you're bound to that you can never get out? Because this is some of the questions that people ask, and it scares them.
There's no contract. And yeah, there's no contract that bound anyone else to stay in here. This is a platform, and I think people need to understand that this is a platform, you know. And what do I mean by a platform? Through this platform, Vivian became a successful businesswoman. Do you understand that? So it doesn't mean that's the end, your alpha and your omega, but this is your channel that can help you actually materialize your dreams. You know, it's through this platform that I am now considered as one of the top business women in South Africa.
I love to hear that.
So I've used this platform, it's a channel. It's the same as a degree being your what? Your channel towards your, what we used to think, it's a financial freedom. So this is the same thing. And this is what I'm hoping to achieve through this partnership.
Right.
To say to our people, listen, you don't have to go and ban buildings while you are studying. You don't even have to stop studying. That's why I'm still studying. I'm still doing my PhD.
There's an answer to all your problems.
Exactly.
And I think if your following is anything to speak by, I'm just looking at our Facebook page, and boy, do you have a following. And the amount of support that you're receiving from people. I mean, there's a number of messages that I'll read here, but we just simply don't have enough time. But very encouraging messages that are coming from people saying, come back to business leadership, and you know, saying, yeah, yes, a teachable spirit is what is required in network marketing. But we'll have to leave it here. Thank you so much, Vivian.
Thank you.
You've been such an inspiration, not only to me, but to our viewers as well that are listening. And let's continue to have these conversations. This platform that you want to create going forward with the Galaxy Universal Network is a very important one. We are looking forward to it. We are very excited for it because we know the potential that it holds for people's problems right now. And you know, what better way for entrepreneurship if you're not solving people's problems, right?
And I mean, coming to our people and saying there is a plan B, isn't it a better way?
There's hope.
There's hope to them, to say there is hope. Come and see ordinary people like you achieving extraordinary results. I want to say to IT specialists, there is hope. You know, it's better building people than building the systems. I find joy in doing that. I used to think building systems, it's much more rewarding until I found this platform.
And on that very profound note, we'll leave it there. Vivian Mokome there, she is a force, like some are saying here on our comments, a network marketing guru speaking to us here on Pan-African Morning. Do leave your comments on our social media platforms. We'll be able to get back to you if you have any questions. You will be seeing much more of Vivian as she embarks on this journey of empowering people, not only in South Africa, but across the continent when it comes to network marketing. This is Pan-African Morning. We'll take a short break.
Galaxy Universal Network, inspiring Africa, making global impact.